Okay, so welcome back. This is a backstabber momentum build originally made by Ujiru, whoever their name is. They re-established all the gear. You should definitely watch their video if you haven't by now. Give them a like and subscribe to them. They deserve their spot more than half of the Rune Slayer content creators. No shade, by the way. I'm just being honest. So all of these are really standard. The only thing that changed is that they added a new Dire Snow rune. And these are some standard things. The secondary, there's a bug where you can gain stats from your secondary. I'm not going to talk about it because it sounds like something they would immediately patch. But also, if you rejoin as a vampire, you can ignore the daytime debuff. Just FYI. This build is pretty pay to win. What I mean is this build only has one weakness. Its one weakness is that it's really hard to build rage. But that weakness is immediately solved from 2-Wing Seraphim. As you see, you basically have enough to proc rage. I got interrupted there, but in most of the clips that you can see, you can just use Shuriken Barrage into Angelic Absence and you can immediately rage up, which means this build has no weakness. Its other minor weakness is that it's a glass cannon, but you're not going to die. You're going to kill them before you die, so that's not a big deal either. Blood Rage heals you a lot, but I'm not going to bother using Blood Rage a lot because like you lose damage just by using that move instead of just M1ing or doing some other move that could have done more damage than stupid Blood Rage. But I have respect for the original build, so I'm going to keep using it. But in my opinion, it should really just be replaced with Water Slicer to guard break them faster so you can cycle easier. But yeah, it's also profession locked, obviously. Well, not quote-unquote profession locked, it's just you'll have a really hard time without professions. Basically, a backstabber, this build is carried by backstabber momentum, not a surprise here. As long as you start with 10 Thief, go 30 Warrior, and then go 8 more Thief, you can use the last 2 points on whatever you want. I like swords the most. Dread Daggers can shred world bosses, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You should just watch this video to see how Dread Daggers performs, the Ojiru video. And yeah, I'm not going to put mid-roll ads on this because, well, the game's dead, and it's my last video in the games for now. So yeah, maybe the game will shut down again.